Alright, so real this time. There's one day that I streamed over midnight, and then there was a large-scale internet outage for like a huge part of the country. That's the one Super Bubble's talking about. That's the closest we've ever come. I still technically count it as being okay because I streamed the previous day and I streamed over midnight into that day. But no, even on the days where the power supply died, or the motherboard died, or I died, we've still kept the streak going. There's been more than one phone stream as well. Kitty, you can go outside. The door's open. Come on. What's up? I'm busy. I know. What do you want? You have food. You have treats. You want something down here? The door's open. It's right here. It's open. You want some treats, everybody? Here. Hello again, Tim, Millicent, Weatherman, Super Bubble, Legamove, Sam, Trevere. I know of one other streamer. I can never remember their name, but I've met them, I think. I haven't checked on them though lately, so I don't know if they... I mean, I've never checked on them. I just know for a long time Co was always like, I'm the second longest daily streamer. But aside from him and Co, I don't know anyone else with a longer streak. But yeah, even if I couldn't come back again after that, I would still have counted that, because it's like, I went live. It wouldn't have been ideal, but if I couldn't go live again tonight, I would have just been like, whatever, good enough, I went live. The rest was technical difficulties. But that's part of the danger of the fact that I stream later in the day. Yeah, we've had some early streams for the dentist so that I could go get like multiple teeth removed. Yeah. I've had days where I was puking so bad that like I couldn't even like look at a screen or sit in a chair, and Tim would have to talk for me. But I was always still in the room, or like started the stream or something. Hello, Premium. So what were we doing? Oh, it's already almost 7:30, huh? Time flies when you're having technical trouble. Still don't know why or what. So far, everywhere I've looked about like outages and stuff doesn't seem to have any information. And we could access the internet. It was just the connection was varying wildly. I have dropped a couple more frames, but not as many as before. Literally, it was going from 4,000 kbps to 0. It was going up and down between like 3,500, 700, 3,200. And then OBS was giving me the check your stream key because your connection isn't working. So, what are we doing in the next hour and a half, I guess, is the question. On the technical difficulties break, I did the dishes and I fed the kitty and I made a tea. I think I basically did nothing today, again. Not even fun stuff. I considered doing fun stuff and then I didn't. The only thing I really did was I deleted some stuff from my watch later list on YouTube. That's the most accomplished I was today. Hello again, Ollie. Still here, and don't know if anyone wants to do anything or if I should just jump on the server. Excuse me. Up for a run to 2 spell brigade. I think I hear Kitty coming back. Maybe just in case, somebody else should host. Because then that means if I have any further issues, it doesn't just like drop the game entirely. Pling plong. Maybe that wasn't Kitty, maybe that was Tim. Because now I hear the kettle.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I did successfully mute stream. I'm not hearing fed through stream. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else wanted to join or not. I assumed Beechin, so I just shot Beechin in an invite.
Don't know if Sam's busy. I don't know anyone else in the chat that has played it. How's it going?
It's alright. Alright.
Got any weekend plans?
Not particularly. Just enjoying the weather at the moment. It's not particularly hot outside. It's kind of cloudy and overcast, and so, you know, because a bunch of rain and stuff.
Oh, I got 4 people.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I just got a window open right now.
Alright, let's see. Oh, that's the one that gets more money. Maybe this one to get money.
Yeah, I'm just trying to earn money at this point. I got one thing left to really buy for the upgrades.
Oh, so you're saying you're not going to fight me to the death for the relics?
Oh no, I can work somewhere else. You know, I was just.
I mean this is one that's giving me money. That's why I picked it. Because the only thing I have left is the relics and the level up 3 times, I think. Yeah, those are literally.
Yeah, no, I can work with someone else.
You don't have to.
I still have a few things. You know, if someone wants to die 13 times, I can work on that with Campanelli.
Oh, you need to like res us? Or...
Yeah, kinda.
Alright. No,
Yeah,
pick whatever.
Despite
or stat.
Yeah.
I'm good with
I don't
whatever.
know.
I'm not fussy. Nice. See you, premium. I guess with the flex. I should probably do something for that.
Yeah. That look alright?
Was this infinite? I can't click
Yeah.
on it to see.
I can do less or not.
I mean, it's fine.
There's
I just
no
might,
way.
like, die for the break. Or, like, you know, and then...
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, well, that's fine. We can do without.
You can do infinite if you want. Like I say, I'll just die and then don't res me for the break. Unless that doesn't work for anyone else, but...
I think it works better to go normal.
Oh, okay.
Might have to leave in about 30, 45 minutes.
So, like, one run.
Yeah.
What other questions can I harass Super Bubble with? You watching any anime?
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a given.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you could tell me about it.
I mean, I tried to watch anime today, but Crunchyroll decided to shit the bed with putting the wrong subtitles on.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That seems to be a thing recently for them. It's like the 4th or 5th time I've had that. It takes them a few hours to correct it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's probably one of the jobs that doesn't get paid well enough. Doing all that stuff, I mean.
Yeah.
Any shows you're liking so far? I haven't started any of the new stuff this season yet.
I'm trying to navigate to lists, that way I can look at it. I don't think so, really. Most of anything I'm watching that, you know, exists more than just the one season.
Oh, but you were just talking about something that just had an episode come out. That's why I thought you were talking about like a seasonal thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the 300 Years of Slime Murder was the one I tried to watch earlier.
I see, I see.
I don't know. I like the Two Perfect Saint if I had to pick a new one.
Sure. Oh, right, you did Friendly Fire, right? It is off.
Yeah, Friendly Fire is off.
That changes the items I take.
Yeah. I wasn't aware of any need for someone to freeze themselves or anything like that.
No. I just
Or
like
yeah,
you know, like when you say something and then it takes you like 5 minutes and then you remember what you said. I saw it. I knew you. Oh, top right, top left. I knew you did it. My brain is short circuiting. I knew you did it, but I forgot what that meant until just now, and then I'm like, oh yeah, you did that. So that means I can take ice and stuff. Wee. I haven't been skating in a very long time.
I have never been skating.
That's not that shocking, but yeah, I'm from Canada, so you know.
Yeah, I don't think the only skating I've ever done of any sort has been roller skating, and I've never really done that beyond like a couple times.
Even that, I don't think I've ever done.
Don't think I've ever been roller skating. I've definitely been roller blading.
Wait,
I've-
the difference?
Skating is like four wheels that are like a square, and blading is
okay,
like
yeah.
more like ice skating kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the wheels all in a line.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
I've
common one here is the four wheels.
Yeah, the skating. I've been ice skating. I've been snowboarding. I've been skiing. I've been sledding. I've been boogie boarding. I think that's pretty much it.
I also don't know what that is.
Boogie boarding is like it's a board that you lay on your tummy on instead of like like surfing. You stand on a board. Boogie boarding is like it's like a half-size board you lay on.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I also got this kind of face. But yeah, no, I've never been surfing. I've never been like wakeboarding or anything. And yeah, I've been skating a fair amount of times, but not a lot. I've never been water rafting. I have been canoeing and I have been kayaking. I'm trying to think of what else, like sport things I've done. I've been spelunking. I'm just thinking of anything with like a verb. You know? I'm like, what else? What other verbs have I done? I technically have rappelled like one time, but it was just like at the place where you spelunk. It was like, this is how rappelling works, and you rappel down a little rock and go wee. And similarly, I've done those like those pop-up like rock climbing, bouldering walls. I've never like properly gone to a place and done it, but like I've done one of those like pop-up at the mall ones. I've been in one of those.
It's making me realize how few sports things I've done.
Most of these were like, well, a lot of them at least were like school trips, so it was like everybody goes, you only get like 5 minutes to do the thing, and then it's someone else's turn. So it's not like a lot, it's just like a little bit. What was the other thing? I've been on one of those. Well, I've never been bungee jumping. Yeah, I've never been bungee jumping. I've been on one of those like little baby zipline kind of ones, like between trees. I don't know what it is. I guess just a swing, but like the place where they do bungee jumping, they also had like a swing that went like faster than a bungee jump, but instead of being like hung from your feet, you just like be in a sitting position. I did that. My sister bungee jumped though. She was less scared than I was.
Beechin, I think, is trapped inside the circle.
Abseiling. I've never been abseiling. Hello again, Millicent. Yeah, I would say I'm scared of heights. But like reasonably so. I don't know. I don't think my fear is unreasonable. It's not like the kind of thing you see in a movie of someone being like, oh no, I'm scared of this thing, and then they're like completely like, I don't know. I have been stuck up a tree once or twice, okay, but like, who hasn't?
Me.
I definitely climbed
and
up.
That's mostly a lack of having climbed a tree.
I climbed up a cherry tree in my aunt's yard one time and literally would not come down.
I need the mushrooms.
Oh, that's you? Okay. Yeah, I would not come down because I was too scared. And I was like maybe 7 feet in the air. That's not high.
That's a big tree.
No, well, it was probably like a 20, 30 foot tree.
Okay. It sounded high.
7 foot is like...
feet, so...
7 feet is like slightly taller than a tall person.
Okay, then...
I'm 5'7" 3/4.
Yeah, depending on your age, you could probably jump that.
Yeah, I wasn't that old.
You were
I was like
10 or something?
preteen, yeah. So it was probably twice my height, maybe, but it was not that high.
Got it. I was thinking something closer to like 7 meters.
No, more like 2 meters or less.
Yeah.
like person height.
Yeah.
Like not tall.
We used to jump that,
Yeah.
like in school, like just playing around. Like some places we would jump like some stairs that were about that height.
Oh, yeah. I've never been. I did find a used skateboard in the trash one time, but I never got farther than like
Oh,
putting my foot
nice.
on it and then going, this
I
is
finished the
not.
quest, so
Okay,
feel
so
free.
touch the shrooms now.
Touched all of the shrooms.
But yeah, I got too scared about like breaking my wrists, and I knew it was gonna like actually take repairs to be like functional, so I just ended up putting it back in the trash somewhere and for someone else to find.
Yeah.
I did
I hope
swimming
whatever
lessons.
weapon I get from my... Oh, this ain't good. This is not good. I'm
Mike,
trapped inside the circle.
Mike.
And I don't have the damage capacity to free myself.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was busy
Oh, no.
whacking a relic. Sure. I did like going off the diving board when I was a kid, but like in a I'm scared shitless kind of way. I'm coming to get you, but I'm on the other side of the map.
You're fine. My issue is more just my build is not great for dealing damage at the moment with very directional.
I'm very
Yeah,
on the ice.
the knights really need the shooting behind you before they turn good.
Yeah, I thought I picked Solar Pulse and somehow I got Broadsword.
Oh.
Oh, it's fine. We're fine. Yeah, may as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I basically I needed something that had omnidirectional attack.
Trying to think if there's any other sports I'm missing or like activities.
I mean, in school, did a little bit of, it was lacrosse or whatever, but that was for like a gym unit. It was all school equipment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And the only real thing I remember about that is some guy got hit in the nuts because they threw the ball and it just happened to land, so
Yeah.
I feel like that's a pretty universal experience when that happens.
I mean, I've never got hit in the nuts, so I don't know.
No, but I mean someone in your class.
Yeah, I mean, we did
Right,
like.
I'm gonna die for your quest,
Oh, yeah.
so you can cheese it.
I can die if I need dying.
Okay.
Yeah, we did like line dancing, lacrosse, judo, soccer, basketball, volleyball, track and field,
Never did judo or anything like that.
softball,
I
rugby.
did it as a after-school thing for a couple of years.
Yeah, I learned how to. Well, one of my teachers, basically in elementary school, he was big into judo, so I guess that's why it was on the curriculum.
Oh gosh.
And then, like, that's how I learned how to like count in Japanese and stuff when I was a kid.
Nice.
I probably didn't have the best pronunciation. I probably still don't.
Right, I'll die behind you.
No, there's a hole in it now.
There's a Sam to res over here.
Okay.
I was just behind Super Bowl. You ran away instead of reviving me.
I thought you were still alive. Like, I'm kind of having to focus a bit more than I would otherwise.
Yeah, they definitely buffed, like... I feel like they made the game a little bit more difficult in the last updates. It's harder to get XP and harder to do damage, for sure. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't participate much in rugby. Oh yeah, we also did like running in general, which I never did very well at.
I never had a problem with really running in school.
The quote-unquote asthma or just lung issues that I have kind of made it difficult for me. Not being able to breathe, it does make it slightly difficult.
There we go. I finally get the Phantom Blades going behind.
Mmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I was on... I think in elementary school I was on soccer team, basketball team, track and field, softball team at one point when we had it. Basketball, soccer, volleyball. I don't know, all the teams basically that we had. And then in high school it was like, oh, everyone's bitchy now. Nah. Everyone takes it way too seriously and is a cunt.
No.
Well, there was so much bullying. It's like, I guess I'm not into sports anymore.
Alright, yeah, with the dark power, okay. Not sure how that affects the vine wall things, the trees, I don't know what the hell
They walk away, basically. They walk the other way.
I keep having to convince myself that I don't need to increase pickup range because with 4 people, we're pretty much always gathering.
Although they changed the way magnets work, so it's like they're not as effective in general.
Yeah.
I feel like my luck is better this time, but I think it's because I picked up like 3 luck upgrades.
Mm.
Well, I wonder, some of those characters have, buffs or debuffs or whatnot.
Yeah.
Right, inherently, so I wonder if it's like, if they're part of your group, everyone gets those.
I think. Oh, I mean, some of them do. Some of them it's like plus to all
Yeah.
wizards kind of thing. Definitely was having a... No? Alright, still. I wasn't trying to pick that, but I guess that's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot to even pay attention to relics. So,
Did you steal my relic?
no, I haven't even seen a relic. I forgot that was a thing to even watch out for.
Yeah, no, I'm watching the latency thing in the corner. But I don't know if that's just because the host is in the US or if I'm having issues. So I'm looking at my
Probably.
bitrate and
I'm
stuff.
also having it.
Yeah. I was just looking at my bitrate, but it seems alright. I never take Moonrang. I'll take it. Why not?
Moonerang, Symphonic Charge, I never take. I absolutely refuse. I'll re-roll or anything else.
I'm gonna lie.
I think that's about the only ones that I won't take. There's just no value.
There's a
to
Sam Therese over here. Super south.
I'm glad I did take the 50% increase to speed.
Nice.
Sure. Oh no, I'm surrounded by trees.
I don't even know where Fed is.
It's fine, apparently I could just walk
I
through.
see Beechin's icon on the map. But
Oh, it's by me.
where's Fed?
I'm in the north. I just walked through the vines though, and it didn't hurt me. So I don't know. I don't know what was up with that.
Why are there so many balls?
That's what she said?
Yeah, that was one of the things they added that I
Hello,
didn't really
Phedran.
like.
Yeah, this objective is the worst.
Hello,
If you're in
Pam,
single player, you have no
stop.
choice but to kind of really just take a bunch of hits doing it.
Yeah.
I'm coming down. I don't know if it's gonna help or not.
I mean, if nothing else,
Probably
we
will.
could just run around and murderize things.
Hey Sam, I'm helping.
Wait. Thank you.
Sorry,
Oops.
I'm getting in Beecham's way.
Me too. Whoa! Especially with the ice. This ice! Oh no! I'm taking too many hits. Especially with friendly fire. Oh no. I feel like
Oh yeah, with friendly fire, this would have been
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah, we would have basically just had to let one person do it.
Which, considering the amount of balls, is not really easy.
How many reses do you need to do?
13 total. I think I've done like 3 so far.
I'm dead.
I don't. Oh, right there. Okay.
I think Sam's about to, yeah.
Since you're here,
Yeah.
I'll get two.
I was gonna, since you're here, do a couple. We're definitely not gonna use 12 reses by the end of this, so.
Yep. Well, I was trying to die, but somehow managed to avoid every enemy. While sliding on ice.
Oh, I thought that guy was
Leveled
gonna...
your dodging too much.
Sam, no! Oh, no.
There it goes.
Super Bowl was like, I have places to be? Stop dying. Oh, whoops.
It makes it easier than me trying to play with randos online.
I have never played with randos in this game.
I did it once.
Yeah, I tried.
There was
it
latency
once,
issues, and
but-
I think I ended up losing out. Okay, well, enough.
Huh?
So I know Fed died, I didn't know where. Of course, the broadsword would. When you did the arcane broadsword, you got at least 2 blades to start, rather than just the one spinning.
Sam going ham with the controller. Titty's having fun outside or something. He hasn't come back to meow at me again.
Found an interesting bug to inspect. Yay.
Oh, you know, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
What? I killed your friends?
I was trying to die. I was trying to die, like, right in front of your face. Man, you are a fast reser.
Well, I also took the, I get like a 25% increase on like crit damage when I revive too.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, there's a guy. Apparently you take damage if you stand on his summoning
Yeah, you
circle
do.
thingy.
No. Nobody can roast Sam?
Oh,
No,
I
Super
didn't know
just
Sam
doesn't
died.
care. I was
Hey,
like
nothing
dying
died.
right on
Yeah.
where he spawned.
I was. I knew
No
he
worries.
spawned and then he started chasing me, and I didn't know.
Ooh, dark and dark. Mmm.
I'm surprised I had to work to get the element infusion thing to unlock dark last night.
I think it's just because, like, when they add things, they make you do the thing even though you've done it like a million times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, wait. I'll be right back.
Well, I died. This one was not completely on purpose.
Okay, I got 13.
Nice.
Sure.
It is kind of fun when you boost your speed such that it takes a while for him to catch up. I've had builds where I've boosted my speed but not really been able to deal a lot in the way of damage. So that prolongs it by like 6 or 7 minutes. And things start going really fast.
He's falling on my butt.
Oh boy.
Don't feel like I'm doing enough damage, honestly.
No, I don't have anything that has its second element yet.
I have one, but it doesn't feel like it's doing a lot. And I keep not getting...
Now I have a thing with the second element.
Yeah, I keep not getting other ones that could get there. Still need that Beechin seminar on how to get the best damage stats.
Oops.
Part of me wonders, like, you know, if they're doing this. It's like, you think about the game and stuff, and it's like, alright, well, you know, you've introduced a bunch of wizards, you've let people experiment with the spells and stuff, you let them, you know, get familiar with them. But at what point does this turn into, like, an MMORPG, you know, akin to League or Dota?
I mean, they could definitely do that. I'm coming, Sam. I haven't forgot about you.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, someone's got the healing thing. The sprouts. I was wondering why.
You're getting bit.
Yeah, it was like... I knew the sprouts could heal, I didn't know what the red one's doing.
Go on, jump, jump, jump.
Really?
Yeah. All the ones you don't want?
Yeah, I want to upgrade my beam.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving me only the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I could get fire and darkness, but no such luck.
I feel like proximity should matter. For him targeting you with the falling sky pillars. Like, if I'm somewhere way far away, I should not be getting chased by them. Like, he died and I wasn't even on the screen.
I had 34 luck.
Nice.
I had the base luck I started with.
Least damage. Woo! I'm so good at this game.
I'm surprised I had as much damage as I did. Because for like the first 10 minutes, I could hardly deal any.
Well, you will mostly start doing damage in the later part.
How many more? I'm 12 out of 33 relics.
Yay, finally got the mushroom one.
More. Alright, I'll be back.
Yeah, relic-wise, the only one I need is the stand still for 900 seconds.
I'm gonna go. Go have fun.
Right. Have a good night, Sam.
Night.
All right, our next speaker is Suzanne Fortenberry and Dr. Kelly Pine. Okay.
No, I miss Sam going. I'm back, by the way.
So guess what I did?
What's up?
I was talking while muted.
Ah. I was trying to make a joke about, in my head, I was trying to make a joke about there's someone who's horny and someone who's thorny, but then I was like, you're not really horny, you just have a hat that has like horns. And I'm like, ah, but you're a bell end.
I mean, you know, one can make an argument for your own character's head being shaped, even though it's more avian. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at Steam. It's like, well, Armin doesn't have the game. I mean, could have the game.
Can always just play with 3. Hey, Shasta.
Okay, well, that was not what I meant to hit. Try that. Ah.
Sorry, I clicked out to click on my idle game. Dang it.
I was also saying, while I was muted, I was looking at my list of anime that I was watching for the season, since you had asked, and I actually had a chance to look at it. The only real standout was, so far, has been Apothecary Diaries, and that's just a continuation. Like, Two Perfect Saint and Gorilla God's Go-To Girl. Those are fun. But, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, There weren't a lot that jumped out at me at the beginning of like when stuff was rolling out, and I haven't actually watched any yet, like any of the new stuff yet. But after watching the Mother's Basement video, I'm like, oh shit, okay, there are a lot more that I'm slightly interested in than I thought. You know, like a lot more things that I want to give a shot before I, you know, rule them out.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are a lot I'm watching, but you know, I wouldn't put.
None really grabbed
I
you.
wouldn't recommend them. I wouldn't like. Not that they're bad. They just there's nothing real noteworthy.
Yeah.
You know, it's the typical stuff you would expect. You know, you need to pad out the calendar.
Hello, Shaitan. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying about some of the anime I was just like trying to finish off from my watch list that I had like half completed but never finished. And I finished like season 2 of Ron Kamonohashi's whatever Sherlock Holmes shit. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I finished the season. But I wasn't like, oh my god, this is amazing. It was like, I'm interested in where the story goes, I guess. Barely. And then, was it Alia hides her feelings in Russian or whatever? It was like, I think I would have been more interested in if it was actually just a romance.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about the entire story arc that had nothing to do with the, like, selling point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's I feel like the title and the trailers are completely opposite of what actually happens in that show. And I'm like, oh.
There was like 4 different plot lines.
Yeah, the
Only
fucking Syscon shit. I'm like, I don't care about all this like semi-harem shit. Aspect, yeah. I don't care. You know, I just wanted
student council shit. It's like, okay.
That was the whole show. The whole show was all the student council shit, and I'm like, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah, no, I thought it was just gonna be, guy, girl,
fluffy shit.
Russian.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was not that, and I'm like, oh, kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
It's by me.
Ow.
Bottom right. But yeah, like, I just finished that, and I was like, oh, so they didn't even finish the storyline. It feels like they're setting up for a season 2. I mean, spoilers, they still don't actually, like, you know, do the thing. The whole time I'm like, okay, like, this is getting kind of ridiculous.
Right. I don't think they decided the student council or whatever it was.
No, that's what I mean. Like none of that. Nothing. It was just like, oh, season 2, I guess, for any of this to resolve. I was like, I don't know if I care enough to watch a season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and I watched.
Yeah, that was Amagami Sisters. I watched the first 5 episodes of that, and then it kind of was like, you know, they had this whole arc where at the start where, oh, we gotta save the shrine, you know, and okay, well, we had to get 5,000 visitors, and the most we've ever gotten is 1,000 because this guy's gonna shut it down, and so they do that, and it's like, okay, and then immediately after that, you know, they launch into some other crap, except it's like the saving the shrine thing felt like it should have been, you know, like the season high point, like the season finale sort of shit, not you know,
first 3 episodes
your opening, right?
Yeah,
because now everything else is like small potatoes.
Yeah. I also watched, or I finished, because there was another season of Link Click. And I didn't know how long it was when I started watching it. But I'd previously watched, like, the previous seasons. And I'd put off watching that season because of how stressful the previous season was. And I was like, I mean, I liked it. It was good. But, like, it was stressful and it was, like, very, like, high focus. It's one of those series that you have to actually, like, pay attention to, you know? Otherwise you'll miss, like, important shit. It's not just, like, a put it on and only half listen kind of thing. So I was like, I need to save this for when I'm focused and when I can deal with, like, any, like, stress shit. Like, because there's stress and there's, like, triggers that happen. So I'm watching it, it's stressful, but in a good way. I'm enjoying it. And then it's over. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, was it just not done airing? No. There was only 6 episodes. And I'm like, that's where they ended it? Like, that's where they ended it? And I'm like, I feel like I need to rewatch the last episode because...
Only 6 episodes with no expectation of a season 2, or...
Well, no, this is already, like, the 3rd season, kind of, but they're always listed as, like, ONAs or something anyways. Okay. And they're also, it's Donghua, not anime. And also, it's like... I don't think it's spoilers to say there's time travel. There's time travel. It's in, like, the first episode. There's time travel shit, like shenanigans. So it's like the 3rd season is listed as a prequel, but it's not. But it is.
That sort of shit would... Yeah,
Well, and the thing is, it's like, it's fine. Like, the show's fucking great. I love a lot about the show, but I'm like... Because it's a Donghua, and because of everything else, and I'm like, I don't even know. Like, is there another season coming? Like... Is that as much of the, like, story? Where is the rest of the story? Like, what is it on? Is it just, like, is it a webtoon? Is it a, like, I haven't, like, fully deep dived on it. I just, like, was watching it and, like, you know, consuming the media and enjoying myself and then going, what do you mean that was the last episode of the season? Like, that's the end of that arc? What do you mean? Because there was just, like, so many unanswered questions.
Right.
Basically, it was, like, kind of... I don't even know.
The time travel aspect kind of ruins it for me.
No, it doesn't. It's like the core aspect of the show. It's very interesting.
Right, well...
The way they do it.
Yeah.
But no, the thing is like, that's the thing is it's the kind of thing where, like, the first episode, they're like, this is what this guy is doing. This is the intention of what is happening. And then, like... that storyline doesn't get resolved, and then, like, we have more questions, and then we have more questions, and then we have, oh wait, the end of the series, like the season or whatever. It's and it's like, what do you mean you didn't answer? Like, you didn't answer any of the questions or storylines, and actually you started more.
Right.
So yeah, it's just one of them things where I don't know, it's kind of like with Shangri-La Frontier when it was like, oh, that season aired already, I'll watch that. And I didn't know it was just the first core. And I was like, oh, there's another, I gotta wait now to watch that because it's airing still. And then that one ended on, like, a cliffhanger-y kind of way.
Yeah.
And then, you know, watching Apothecary Diaries is just basically getting blue-balled every week. In the best way possible, but, like, you know, respectfully.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Apothecary Diaries detective-esque, you know, time-solving, puzzle-solving thing more than I enjoyed Raven of the Inner Palace.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm really glad that Raven of the Inner Palace came out first, because I enjoyed that. And then I watched Apothecary Diaries, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is, like, the better version of that. Like...
Yeah.
If that had come out second, I would have felt like that was like a knockoff. Obviously, they're not. They're just fucking, you know, 2 different series made by 2 different people at 2 different times.
Right.
Thinking. Sure. Yeah, and it's funny too because, like, I was, like, screaming about Apothecary Diaries in the first season, but, like, now Tim is like, everybody's talking about Apothecary Diaries. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Well, that's because we're
not just you. I mean, like, the internet. Like, he's like, oh, this other YouTuber I watch is talking
to build
about
a following. It's also probably, you know, it's got no competition really for top anime at the moment.
Mm.
Solo Leveling's ended. You know, Shangri-La Frontiers ended.
Poor Dravir.
Got no fear.
That's thematically funny. I mean, I'm sure you have a sizable frog.
You know, I know a guy named Goku. He could help go find those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. There was... Do you watch Mother's Basement at all?
No.
Okay, well, they... Huh?
I haven't ever seen any of their stuff.
Oh, okay. I enjoy a lot of their videos. But they at some point they released a video relatively recently, and I don't remember seeing it. I didn't watch it, but I went back because I was watching one of his other, because I'm going through my watch later list because it's at capacity. So I keep like watching a video, and then I check the channel that video was on to see if there's other videos on that channel, and then I watch those, and I delete them all from my watch later list from their channel. So I went to his channel, and I'm like, what the fuck, this video? I haven't seen it. I don't remember this video. And it was about like basically knockoff Dragon Ball Z shit, and it's wild. Like knockoff Dragon Ball Z like TV shows. And one of them was like there's like a live action movie one at the end, and it's like, actually, I feel like Rax would enjoy that movie. Like that looks like the kind of movie Rax would enjoy.
Dragon Ball Z.
It like I have to like link the video.
No,
It's,
I
like,
mean I could see Rax enjoying it just for the insanity of it.
well, I mean,
Oh,
because
it's so bad,
well,
or so good or whatnot.
what was the video? Because we watched that one video. Hey, Mary Q. Hulu just added it, so that's probably why. Oh, well, also Netflix added it here. So maybe
Yeah, Crunchyroll has I think at least North American and probably European distribution rights.
Well, no, I mean like Netflix also just added Apothecary Diaries season 1.
Right.
So
Well,
like, that's recently just added, so it might be why more people are talking about it. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, no, it's God, what was the? We watched that movie that was like 2 kung fu movies put together, and then a bunch of other stuff added on top of it. I don't.
Yeah, I haven't been a part of movie night for a
No,
while,
no. I didn't know. Maybe you would know what I was talking about in general, but I don't know what the movie's called. It was very janky, but intentionally so. But yeah, like basically in because you were talking about Dragon Ball Z, like in this video they were talking about like I think there was like a Korean anime. There was a knockoff, and then there was maybe another animated thing, but then there was like 2 different like live action movies they talked about, and one of them looked better than better in a good and bad way than the actual like legit live action Dragon Ball movie that was really bad. Super bad. Sure. I need health. But yeah, like even my mom, when I was talking to her on the phone, I don't know, like a month ago or something, and she was talking about, or we were talking about anime, and she was talking about like the anime that my nephews are into and stuff. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I have this one anime on my watch later that I'm thinking about watching." Anyway, the only anime on her watch later apparently is Apothecary Diaries, and I'm like, "You should watch it."
I mean, if you had to pick one, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, especially she's no stranger to anime, but like she's definitely not an anime connoisseur. But she's had some like exposure therapy, at least.
Exposure therapy. Yeah, okay, that's a nice way to say I pried open your jaw, shoved these anime down your throat, and said, watch them.
She helped me make my Vegeta costume in high school, so, she knows a thing or two about anime. She's heard a little bit of anime before. Like when I was hyperfixated on rewatching my Shoujo Kakume Utena DVD and Gundam Wing Endless Waltz DVD on repeat until I was banned from using the television, she knows a little bit about anime. I'm getting slower at picking my choices here. I keep having to like stop talking and think about the video game and go, wait, reading comprehension is not working right now. I'm talking
running out of
hard.
RAM space.
Yeah, I'm talking and thinking too hard. I'm getting too worked up about anime, and I can't like read at the same time. Sure.
I did choose endless for this, so we might actually get to upgrade all our weapons to second.
Oh. I probably should have been paying closer attention to what I've been updating then. Like, that would have been helpful. Yeah, I think last season, like when the first season of Apothecary Diaries came out, I was bouncing between that one and Heaven Official's Blessing. I was like bouncing between those two and hyperfixating on both of them.
I've not watched that one.
It's another Donghua, and it's... I don't know how far they're gonna actually go. From what I understand, it's like... It's... I don't know how to pronounce these things. It's Danmei, but I don't know how Danmei it gets. It's basically BL.
Oh, okay.
But like, everything I've seen so far is like, it's just implied. So I don't actually know. I've never like read the comic or the novel or anything like that. Or I mean, I've read the comic, but it only goes as far as season 2, and then Billy English show like shut down. And I've never read the novels. But like, even if you don't like BL, like I don't think that would... I think if you watched it, you'd be like, what do you mean there's BL? Like, you know? If you're not looking for it, it's not like super really obvious, I don't think.
Right.
It's just like... And like I say, like so far in the like 2 seasons... I've watched it enough times, I should know. I'm pretty sure it's 2. So far, like, nothing happens. Like, it's just, you know.
Right.
But it's very interesting. I hyperfixated on it, so I don't know if it's amazing or if I just got a lot of dopamine out of it. You know? Like, sometimes I look back at something and I'm like, I don't know if this is good or not. I just really, it made me happy at the time, you know?
Right.
But it does have like a huge fucking fan following, so it's probably pretty good, I guess.
I watched My Happy Marriage because you and Humsy were going off about it.
Mm-hmm.
Watched the first season anyways. I haven't seen the second.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah. Like, I don't like it as much as Apothecary Diaries, but it has some of the same kind of like vibe, at least in the first season, where it's like, you know, problem of the week shit, and then like, but it's like a more I don't know, it's like the opposite almost in some ways. Like, she's not very like take control kind of person. She doesn't usually have
Very
the answers.
passive.
She's always the one who's like the center of the problem. Like, everyone's doing these things because of her, you know, like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it had a similar kind of like tension, you know, throughout. A lot more like trauma trigger shit, like in your face, but you know.
Yeah, that was kind of when you and Mumsy were going off about it, and I started watching it. I was like, okay, I'm a bit surprised Fed was watching this.
Yeah, no, it definitely triggered me a few times. That's the thing though, like when I like look back at some of the anime I like or have liked in the past, I'm like, wow. Because, like, I don't know, like, sometimes I don't remember that part, you know? Like, even... Oh, focus on objective! 3 more!
Alright.
I was!
The relic is on the bottom right, by the way. I hope I ran away.
Oh, that's probably why it was saying focus on objective. Not the... I was doing the statues. Yeah, what was I thinking? I've forgotten now. Oh yeah, like, Natsume Yujincho, like Natsume's Book of Friends. That's one of those ones where I feel like it's underrated outside of Japan, but also there's multiple points in time where I've had like an emotional breakdown watching it. But like, it's what most people would consider a cozy anime, and it is generally a cozy anime. It's just sometimes they talk about like child abuse, you know? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Slight breakdown time. Like, you know? But that's the thing, like, if you look at like any, I feel like you look at like any, you know, thing that has a huge fandom these days, it's like, oh yeah, like half of it's child abuse. Like child abuse, the show. That's like when we watched Rapunzel. What was it? Tangled. We watched Tangled at movie night one time, and I was just like, yeah, this is bad. This is hurting me. This is hurting me a lot. Hey, Flaxed. This is Spell Brigade? Did I not change my... I probably didn't change my thing because I had tech issues.
I'll be showing chatting.
Yeah, Spell Brigade is what it's called. Multiplayer. 4-player.
Early access.
I don't remember what these are called.
I don't remember what they're called.
The genre.
Roguelike, I guess?
It's
I
like...
don't know that this one...
Bullet
particularly
Heaven.
has-
Bullet Heaven.
Yeah. As opposed to Bullet Hell, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I got a second. I can change it. Ugh. No, not that page. I have like 13 pages open for like just tech support shit.
This thing randomly restarted.
I always forget the name of this game too.
You only got a couple seconds left.
It's fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I think the tech support BS has set me off onto a weird mood, getting me into weird topics. Sometimes I go too far and get too excited.
Sometimes I go too far. I say things I didn't mean. Well, okay, sure. You said things you didn't mean. You were passionate about anime.
No, I didn't say I didn't mean those things. I just mean, like, you know, maybe I shouldn't be good talking about those things. Maybe I should talk about other things, or, you know.
I mean...
Some of the directions I go get a bit weird sometimes. Because I get, like, hyper. That's what people used to call it. They would say I was hyper. Just going on a little hyperfixation tangent. Now, even like the stuff I was thinking about for anime night. Because originally I was like, oh, we could do this, 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 or this. And all the thises I was thinking of were like me dying and not being able to breathe. They were all like
Sounds accurate to
triggery.
what you were saying.
They were all big triggers, and I was like, ooh, maybe we should like do an intermission, like, because we just watched Yuru Camp, and I'm like, how about we do something like in the middle, you know, like something that's like more adults, you know, like more like
we just watched Euro Camp. We need an intermission. You know, Fed sit here. You know, here's the baby seal of Euro Camp. Here, now watch me bring this club and smack it.
I literally was like, oh, we just watched Euro Camp. Maybe we should watch like Madoka or something. Like, oh, we could watch like, and I'm like, maybe we should watch like something in the middle, like something that's like more serious or like more like, you know, like, I don't know, not serious, but like, you know what I mean, like. More like a seinen kind of, like, you know, like a seinen or a josei.
Yeah, not necessarily going to be, you know. Oh, here's this. Here's your first grade, you know.
Yeah.
Paper that you spent, you know. a bunch of stuff time writing on. You got your first A in school. Watch me rip it in half.
Yeah. I was like, maybe we shouldn't go like from something that is like listed as an Iyashike, you know, like a cozy healing show, to something that's listed as like trigger warning, you know. Maybe we should just go find like a Josei or a Seinen, like something that's like, you know, a little bit more grown up, but like maybe not too stressful.
Yeah, not jump right into Oshinoko.
Yeah, well, I haven't actually watched that one, but I do know enough about it to know probably why you're making that reference.
Yeah, I watched the first season and then a bit of the second. I think they had to go on a hiatus or something like that. I just haven't picked it back up.
It's on my watch later. All healed. It's time to get fucked up. Holy!
Right.
Oh my god. No, we're watching Phedran and I cried on the first episode again. So.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like...
Yeah. It's still like a cozy anime.
Right.
But I still cried. I cried at the first episode. That's another one I would recommend to my mom. Phedran, I would probably recommend Dungeon Meshi, but that might be a little freaky for her. I don't know. As like a first real anime if she watched it on her own kind of thing. But like every teenager she knows is watching like Dan to Dan and oh god, what else are they into? Solo Leveling and I don't remember what else, but I remember like I think at Christmas me and her and my sister were talking about anime and like what my nephews are into, and they mentioned Dan to Dan and I just laughed my ass off and they were like, yeah, you know. I'm like, I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, I know.
I don't know, I'm struggling to see how Dungeon Meshi would be a bit out there.
Not out there, but like it's not like anime bullshit reasons. It's more just like spoilers later end of this first season, you know, like, and also just like the topic in general kind of like might squick, you know, in general. But she might like it. Okay. I don't know. Some of the like context of the show is like kind of gross if you think about it, you know. Compared to something like Apothecary Diaries, where it's like just normal human beings doing normal human being things, but there are triggers, you know.
Right.
Or like Phedran, which is like normal RPG characters basically doing RPG character things.
Yeah.
And then there's just life kind of sad stuff, you know, and triggers like that.
Right.
Whereas Dungeon Meshi is like not quite Made in Abyss, but like a little bit body horror, a little bit, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Having to reassemble Alan's skeleton.
Spoilers.
Right. Okay.
I meant more like, you know, the thing where they don't know how to eat it and stuff like that. You know, that kind of stuff.
Oh, the cooking.
Yeah, no. Spoilers. I want to show this one at anime night.
The English title is Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, saying cooking in it is not really a spoiler.
Okay. I didn't know how far you were gonna go, but do you know which one I mean specifically? Like, well, I mean, you know, all of them. There's you know, there's a couple of them where it's like that's a little visceral, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Is like there's nothing wrong.
Preparation.
Nothing wrong with Dungeon Meshi, but like it's definitely a little bit more on the. A little more on the freaky side compared to some of the other options I would maybe suggest. Whereas I know a lot of the experience my mom has is with things like Dragon Ball Z, you know. She's used to people screaming for like 10 hours and turning into cars and you know, like fighting.
What?
Oh well.
The Transformers?
No. I don't think this is a spoiler because it doesn't make any fucking sense, but in the end of the Utena movie, they turn into cars, or one of them turns into a car, sorry.
I've not seen it. Utena.
I have not seen the TV show. I've only seen the movie many times. She turns into a car, and then they're like naked, and then they're just like lesbians driving off into the sunset.
Okay.
It just is.
Alright.
I'm
I have no
verbatim.
context for this, but
That
okay.
is literally. I could show you the clip, and it still would not spoil the movie. Like that's. It does not make any sense in context or out.
No, because I had no idea that car transformation was a thing in this.
It's not.
Like,
It's not. It isn't. I don't think. I don't think it's something that happens in the show or in the manga or any other time other than the end of the movie for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
okay. I thought it was something like Sailor Moon.
Yeah, there's no turning into cars in the show,
I-
says Millicent. Yeah, no, Utena is basically a girl cross-dresses because she wants to find her prince, and then there's people fighting over a girl who's also a rose, who also has a sword that comes out of her chest, and they duel each other. And there's also incest, and there's also people that are real and not real, and people that have killed each other but they haven't actually, and like people, it's
Well, the sword coming out of the chest just
the
made me
lesbian
think
stuff.
Chainsaw Man.
Huh?
So the sword coming out of the chest just made me think Chainsaw Man.
What?
The person
No,
with the
she's
head
more like a
for
sheath.
chainsaw.
She's a sheath.
Okay.
The other person who is fighting for her ownership uses her like a sheath and pulls a sword out of her to fight somebody else for the privilege of being married to her as the Rose Bride.
Okay.
Yeah, she also wants to be the prince. Yeah, she also
I
wants
feel
to
like I'm
be the
racked in this
prince.
scenario right here now. Like, you've blown my mind. I don't know what to do with it. All I can really say is, okay.
I thought you were
Like,
saying
this
like you were my
wild
like
is-
surrogate anime discussion person, but I don't only talk to Rax about anime. I talk to other people about anime too.
Right.
I will find some anime music videos and I will post them and I'll ping you and you will see what I mean about Utena. It's so gender. I love that about it. But I've like it's one of those TV shows that
gender.
has
What's that
never
even?
it's never really had like availability. Sure. There's a lot of like
shoot behind myself.
there's a lot of like
You stupid game.
cross-dressing and LGBTQI plus type stuff. I think that's what it's very gender means.
Okay.
But yeah, literally at the end of the movie, she turns into a car, and then they're riding on like the frame of a car, and they're naked, and they drive into like a barren wasteland together, and I think they kiss. That's after they got like run over by a castle that was trying to kill them, that was flying in the sky. I'm literally not joking.
That's
Millicent-
after they were run over by a castle. Okay, cool.
That was flying.
Thanks.
That was previously
idea.
flying.
Yeah, I totally
Millicent.
should have expected that. Why wasn't I expecting a castle to just run people over? I mean, there's Howl's Moving Castle. Of course, that would be in this one.
Yeah. Well, Millicent, have you seen the movie? Yeah. Questioning gender roles, exploring their own gender, exploring, non-heteronormative, like, stuff. Oh, I died. You don't remember the film? I've only seen the film. It's the same as, like, Yu Yu
Trying to
Hakusho.
get over to that.
I've only seen that one movie over and over again. But also at that time period, most of my anime, like, content was either borrowing manga from my friend to read, or reading, like, fanfics where everybody fucks. Mostly boys. Or, like, watching, like, a DVD movie I had, like, on repeat. I didn't have access to a lot of, like, full series at the time. That's the thing with like Escaflowne, because I got those DVDs and I'm like, I'm worried because I don't know how it's aged, you know? I haven't watched it yet. And I'm like, oh, there's Beechin. And I'm like, it's been a really long time. I haven't watched it since it was on like fucking YTV. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or if I'm just gonna be traumatized. It could be full of triggers for all I know. Oh, there's a relic in the top corner. I don't know where the rift is yet.
Oh, I forgot that was even a thing. I was just running over to beach.
Yeah, top middle is the thing. I touched the relic because there's still 2 minutes. Literally after this, I'm gonna have to find. Like just a clip of the end of the Utena movie, and you'll be like, yeah, that didn't spoil anything because I have no fucking clue what's going on. This is what I mean though, me just like unhinged yelling about anime. It's like, I'm a little hyper, I would say. There's so much anime from that time period too, where I'm like, I still don't know what happens because that stuff just was not available, and it's like not available on streaming services. Like Slayers, I used to really enjoy that, but I don't even know if I saw like one entire season of it, and there's like multiple seasons. I see you died.
Yeah, I was trying to get to that health potion.
Ah.
I was going to try and not die.
Yeah, I was gonna say the movie for Utena is like a retelling of the series, but like in a movie length and like skipping most of it and then ending like completely wacky.
It's one of the movies where the fan base looks at it and goes, "No, you butchered our beloved thing. What the hell is wrong with you?"
I mean, I loved it, but yeah, I hadn't seen the show. I just was like, this is great. It's a very, very specific art style too, so it's just like aesthetically enjoyable, or at least it was for me.
Okay.
I think at the time too, like, you could get away with a lot more in anime movies and like OVAs and stuff. Like there wasn't as many
an industry as it is now.
Well, no, it's the laws about like censorship and stuff were different back then.
Okay.
So like you didn't have to like meet TV standard. Oh, I died. You didn't have to like meet TV standards and stuff. Like, you could just get away with a lot more like gore, nudity, and stuff like that. That's why you get shit like fucking Ninja Scroll being like, holy shit, what the fuck? Some of the buildings in the series are based. Oh my god, I need to actually look at the video game because things are hitting really hard now.
400 a touch?
Most of my life. I don't know how much it was, but it hurt a lot. Yeah, Utena is definitely one of those shows I always wanted to watch, but never got around to because it wasn't. I just didn't have access to it. I feel like Land of the Lustrous is kind of like not the same in any way, but like if you are interested in that, you might be interested in that, you know? You ever watch that or read that?
Land of the Lustrous?
Yeah. Oh, that's another one I want to do for anime night. It's, oh, Millicent, you should look it up. I don't know what kind of stuff you like, though. But if you watched Utena, I mean, there's at least some part of it you'd probably enjoy. I feel like... how to explain Land of the Lustrous? Well, it's one of those shows where it's like, if you...
How do I break an unhinged concept down into the
Well, it's...
something that we
I mean, a lot of people reductively would probably just say it's like Steven Universe, but more Buddhist. But you could also equally say, watch the anime and don't read the manga if you don't want to get existential. Because the manga fucking goes places. The artist, I think, has, like, designed Pokemon, like, trainers before? I don't know what other work they do, but, like, they've also worked on, like, Pokemon, like, a character design. It's a very gender show. Like, I think in the TV show they refer to everybody as female generally, but, like, they're supposed to be, like, agender. Like, canonically, I think. So sometimes, I think in the Japanese version they refer to them as he, in the English version they refer to them as she, but, like, it's just, they're just agender. Super existential shit in the manga, for sure. Very enjoyable anime I fixated on for a while and rewatched multiple times. Fantastic fucking soundtrack, and also, like, the, like, enemy design is, like, just captivating. Like, visually, it is captivating. And it's one of the best, still one of the best 3D animated, like, anime I've ever seen in my life. And it was quite a few years ago at this point. It's the same company that did Beastars and the new Trigun. And I'm hoping that now that Beastars is over, maybe we get like a season 2 at some point. But I mean, I feel like they'll get another Trigun season before that happens. But yeah, Land of the Lustrous, it's another one of those ones where I'm like, I don't know how good it is or if I just fixated on it really hard.
I died because the swarm came and just...
Oh yeah, they will do that.
I got caught at a bad place and they just absolutely ran me over.
Yeah, I almost died getting to you, but we got there. Yeah, I don't know what you're into, Millicent, but if you enjoyed Utena, I would say 100%. It's not the same. I'm not saying it's like Utena, but, you know, it's in the wheelhouse of Utena. Like, at least a little bit.
Wheelhouse is a funny word.
Yeah, I don't even know what a wheelhouse is.
Yeah, the ferry boats and things like that, you know, you got the pilot's wheel.
I'm gonna have to Google what wheelhouse the reference comes from. Why people say it's in the wheelhouse. Oh, you don't know what you're into either? Well, what stuff did you like? A house for wheels. A wheelie big house. Oh no, you have brought bad things into my home.
Yeah, there's a lot up there.
Yeah, they're on my
I don't
ass
know
now.
if they were...
You have whatever was on my ass, and I have whatever was on your ass. I'm also, like, constantly under... Oh, God! I don't have any health. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time zigzagging.
Yeah, I know.
Make use of
And
the
then I'm
rocks.
like, oh no. Because, you know, I'm like,
I have
nowhere
a
to
giant...
run.
I have a lot of things after me all the time.
Ooh-yees, owies, oochie, wah-wah. That's alright, we only have to stay alive for 5 more minutes. I've now jinxed us.
Oh, I didn't even realize the round was over at 5.
Well, the round's not over in 5, but, you know.
Okay.
I was gonna say, at least 5 minutes, and we're good. Beachin only has like 5 guys.
Beecher can come over here and take some of my guys. Like, I'm sitting here corralling them with my, you know, rocky road.
Where is this?
At this point, if Beechin outdoes me in damage or kills, I will be shocked.
You have the entire map on your ass, just telling you.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Oh, top left is where the thing is. Never really developed my taste that far. Oh, yes, I can tell.
Oh,
A specific time period more than a taste. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
all the bad things are right here, Fed.
It's cool. It's fine. Oh, God! My butthole! It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. Oh, jeez. We got it. Run away!
Trying to. I only got 100 ton melt.
Need to rewatch Serial Experiments Lane to see if I understand what's going on this time. Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on the first time either. I haven't seen it a second time. Sure. Oh, I'm still alive. Yeah, that's a very of its time list for sure. Doesn't tell me a whole lot about what you like. You should just start with Land of the Lustrous, and then you can tell me from there how it goes. I think, well, it's a short series. It's only one season. If you don't want to get too caught up in the existential crisis, don't read the manga, and then you're good. Oh, jeez.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Woo! Okay. Beachy apparently took offense to my comment.
I was trying to take all your stuff and kill it. Yeah, now I want to rewatch Land of the Lustrous, but like it's not on anything I pay for right now, which is annoying. Oh, I should have got poison. Whatever. Whoa, I got sperms now.
Okay.
My little
That's
rune,
the plants?
my little rune blades. They look like little spermies.
Okay.
They got little swooshies behind them that are more swirly. See? 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 They're not
Right.
they're not white, but like, you know.
I may have accidentally killed.
I don't want to touch that. It's in the middle of all the bad things. Yeah, lightning? Oh god. On this many bad things? Oh, it's not great. Gotcha.
Yep.
There's apparently a potion in the bottom left somewhere. Or bottom left from where I am, at least.
Yeah, I found one on the left side. Out at the bottom.
And I think you got it. Shrooms! Super Bubble's too fast.
I did take some speed
Steal all my
investments,
mushrooms.
which is mostly why I'm able to sit here and
Zigzag.
run around and waste time with the rocky road, zigzagging back and forth in front of stuff. Were you needing the mushrooms?
No, I was just walking towards them and you were like, "Meow." I'm the bird, I just need relics. Sure. If we're close enough, we can kill this guy again and then call it.
Oh boy. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Get hit by a horde. Okay, I see what Beechin's doing.
Hmm?
Beechin's literally just stutter stepping around.
Oh, yeah.
The
Where did
plants.
you die?
Yeah. I died
Oh,
up to the top left.
Fucking tornado, get off my ass! Oh, you're down there.
Yeah.
I
just
didn't need to come in here. Your logo was up from me until I went in that corner. And I was like, no, it's down here. And I'm like, fuck you. Oops. Just took too much damage there. Flew too close to the sun.
Alright, well that's our last free one.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, the little guys aren't dying from an explosion anymore.
All I've been seeing is clouds of damage numbers, so I couldn't even tell you who was dying or not.
Yeah, I'm always apparently very bad at choosing upgrades, especially when I'm talking, so I probably have the lowest damage.
What you won't have is the most deaths. I'm also certain that's probably me. As in most things where it seems survival happens, I just take a lot of damage as things go. Falling Quay appeared on Kun's stream.
Oh, did they?
By the way. They showed up at Kun's for the garage stream for a little bit before they went to the race.
Oh. Nobody shared a clip.
Yeah, well, Kun didn't really go around and introduce people. He just, he did like an impromptu interview, except with no names given, really.
You only know because you met them.
Well, I know because I met them, and also, he placed the voices.
Hmm. Oh, bad thing in the middle. BT dubs.
It always annoys me that you can't, killing things trying to get to it has no effect. Whether or not he increases health, decreases health, or what.
Yeah, one of you two is gonna have to kill him. I'm probably just gonna tickle him.
Well, I think he's probably on beach.
Was that today's stream?
Oh, nope, he's on me. I was gonna say, because I didn't know where he was. Okay, well, Beach, and we're in a bad place. We're in a bad place, Beach.
Oh, we're all in a bad place, because I'm here too. I'm going this way. I'm out of here.
Yep, I'm crawling up the right side.
One of the annoying things is that, oh god, the long one's health bar is really in the way.
Oh, for the map, yeah.
Well, yeah, just like covering a large portion of the middle. I know it's like transparent and stuff, but like visually it's still completely in the way. I might die. Just saying. Don't worry about me.
Yep. What I'm realizing is I just don't hit very hard.
Yeah, I don't hit very hard.
Like I feel like I'm relying mostly on Rocky Road to deal damage. Kind of making this take a little bit. Okay, well, okay, well, Beach and has it.
I'm going this way.
Yeah, we're in the bottom right.
Yeah, I'm trying to lure away the stuff that was following me. I don't know if we can kill this guy.
I mean,
just
we
looked at his
can.
health bar.
It's just gonna take a hot minute, because
Yeah, I'm already 10 minutes over.
well, if you want, we can all go hug him.
I just didn't realize just how tanky this guy was.
Oh, I died.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Beach and died.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, everything's right there. Fortunately, we died. Beach and I died resembling a pair of boobs.
Yeah, the pair of boobs I cannot get into. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I see it. I mean, you know, like you said, you were 10 minutes over. We can end this. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
somebody's gonna get rezzed.
Alright. Oh, do you want me to end this or no?
See you, premium. I mean, I can always just leave and you can keep going.
That's fine.
Oh no, we died.
Yep. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I finally have enough to buy one more of the upgrade.
Oh my god, Beachin.
Now I need
We need-
4,500 for the last thing.
We need the Beachin tutorial.
Oh, I didn't even look at my numbers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. We need...
Christ.
Yeah.
Beachin crushed.
Yeah.
Total kills, Beachin crushed me. And damage. Jesus. Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Damage almost double.
Alright, never mind.
Yeah.
I was clearly too arrogant.
I'm gonna put this on. Just put on that. I'll need 4 more unlocks.
Yeah, I need 4,500 gold to get the last upgrade for critical damage, and then I'll have bought everything.
And I need 18 more relics as Maggie. Well, thanks for joining me for this second half of a scuffed stream. And a lot of me ranting about anime.
Well, it's fine, it's fun. Gotta rant about something sometime.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think some of it was just my, you know, emotional come down, basically. Beachin finished unlocking all the things on his, so he's got all of them. It's in T-chat.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, what?
I have to ask Beachin about if they have any anime preferences. You should make food, Millicent. Alright, thanks for hanging out.
You have a good night.
You can be around tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow.
Yeah, I could do some Minecraft or something. I don't know.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
Maybe rope you, Saracen, and play some Deep Rock Galactic or something.
Oh yeah, that could also be a thing.
Right. Night.
Good night. Alright. Thank you all for watching and hanging out. I need to go find a good Utana clip to post in Discord. Who are we gonna raid? Is that a kitty cat at my door? Little late kitty. Alright, well. Who are we gonna raid? He's like, but look, I'm... What? I don't know. Sure. Thank y'all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all tomorrow. And good night.